Check up. I'll put on a fucking whole 3-piece, bro. Come
He's
on.
constantly hosting the Oscars everywhere he goes.
Nice.
It's the old branding, bro. I mean, shit. That's what it's about.
Originally, I was like, where the fuck does that come from? Your first name's Oscar. That makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, Eli.
I just came up with that out of my fucking, like, the top of my head. It's funny.
Like you said, Brandon, everything. All right, we're set. We're all set.
I'm going to throw up.
You can see how off the cuff we are with this shit.
It's dope.
So,
Loving the Logic vibes.
yes, the Logic vibes. Logic and the lone iPhone.
Four guys on a couch.
I'm
chilling.
keeping the shirt, by the way.
Okay, keep it. Do you have one?
No.
Oh, yeah, keep it, bro. Absolutely. Yeah.
Nice.
Does it fit well? Is it,
Yeah,
is it
yeah.
good fit? All right.
Fine.
Hell yeah.
Looks like it fits well.
Looks like it fits well? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Why don't you stand up and show?
Show the class. Show the class.
Give me a twirl.
Oh, I don't know if you want to
Yeah.
keep that one. It's got my last name. Got the.
That's
Oh,
the best
very
part.
nice. A curtsy.
Curtsy?
Wow.
Clean.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. All right. Well,
Diddy.
I guess we'll start.
Oh, you got it. Okay, I was about to say I gotta get you a new
This
one.
couch is huge, bro.
This is a good couch. It's a good
couch.
studio couch.
Good cats.
Four
We gotta
adult
put
men
the
can fit on this
fucking-
couch. We haven't
feet
put
on
the
it.
we haven't put the legs on it. There's legs that
There's
go on
no
this.
legs.
There's
No
no.
legs
This
on-
is leg. This is an amputee
legless?
couch. Yeah, amputee
There's
couch.
a legless couch right now.
Oh god.
Amputee
You know, it'd be
couch.
funny. We had a handicapped fucking like a car handicapped ornament, whatever you call them.
Oh, the little
And we just
sign.
put it here because
Put it
there's no
around
legs
the-
on it.
I'm not
Is
gonna
that wrong?
brainstorm another joke taxes. I refuse to brainstorm another joke taxes.
Oh my god.
I'll fucking do it.
The legless
God.
handicapped couch.
You know how they say like park your butt here, like like
but you gotta
special
get the fucking
parking.
thing that comes out the back.
yeah,
you know?
special parking.
The
Anyway,
special parking.
Where's your tag?
That's so funny.
2 episodes in, we're getting canceled. All right.
Yes.
Love it.
Season 2, episode 2 of the final mix with REM Music.
yeah,
Featuring Night at the Oscars. Kenny's
Yes.
still here from our other
Hey.
one.
yeah.
I'm
We've
here.
adopted him.
Look at me.
Why not? Look.
Did you change your? Did you change your shirt?
Yo, bro. That's amazing, bro. And one moment you were in blue, and now look at you.
No, I'm not. No, it's amazing how that happened.
One word. Magic.
Magic.
Believe in it.
Johnson.
Or don't. Doesn't matter.
Oh shit! All right, well, so Night at the Oscars, or Oscar, if I can call you Oscar.
No.
How are you?
It's It's
Mr. Knight, Mr. Knight. How are you doing?
I'm great, bro. I'm great. It's a hot one today.
It is.
Fuck
know?
yeah.
Awful.
Back to Florida, fucking humidity and heat, sweating your
Summers.
fucking balls
That's
off.
why I don't button the second button, because just
Oh.
like, fuck that.
Yeah, might as well go down to the third,
Damn.
dude. Fuck, it's
Yeah.
hot out
Yeah,
here.
might as well just take it off, bro.
Look at that chest.
Right before
I
the
didn't know
belly
there was
button.
2 buttons.
Yeah, right
Right
before.
before the belly button.
Maximum comfort and aerodynamics.
The average Emberd attendee. Just-
Yeah.
I like stay at Ember for like maybe like 20 minutes, and I can't do it anymore.
It gets
You're like,
fucking
ah.
thick up there,
Bro,
dude.
I'm too hot for this. I'm like, I'm good.
I cannot
Terrible.
imagine going like tonight. If you went tonight there, I can't imagine
No, it's
like how fucking hot and humid.
tonight? Oh my god.
Was it a Wednesday night? Do they have big Wednesday nights?
Thursdays.
A Thursday? Oh,
Thursdays.
shit.
And it's one of the goals though to play there, because that shit gets popping.
Yeah, it does.
Hell yeah. Like, I'm like, holy fuck. Like, it's dope. Like, because obviously, like, I feel like it'd fit the aesthetic for a night at the Oscars. Like, wearing like a you know? Like,
Red
so-
carpet.
Bro, I don't know how women don't fucking sweat. Like I see women
Oh yeah, they'll
sweat
be
sometimes.
like the latex fucking
Because
pants
I
and
look
the
at I
bu-
look
yeah,
at fucking like women and they have the same hair length as me, right? And sometimes they're wearing heavier shit than me, and I'm like, bitch, how are you not sweating at all? Like how?
That's a nice one. Right?
That's nice. Hey,
Damn, drop the remix real quick.
Homa, LA?
That man said VIP.
Bro, like
He's
random
getting calls
ass
from
fucking-
LA.
Who is it?
Yo,
Shit.
what the
Could be a
fuck?
studio executive.
what
That
was it?
No
It's
way.
from
Take
where?
Take the phone call
The
right
debt
now.
collector.
Take it.
Where's it
Still
from?
going? Take it.
Wow.
Put it on speaker.
Hello?
Hola, buenas tardes.
Buenas tardes.
Buenas tardes con Oscar Mejía.
Sí. I don't know any other Spanish, though. I'm not going to lie. I'm sorry. I don't.
No
I don't speak-
habla.
We don't speak Spanish. but I was answering though. But have a great day, okay?
Dumbfounded. What the fuck?
The pause.
Buenas tardes. I don't know. I was just answering it. Like that's
Where was it from? Where's it going
Como?
from?
LA.
See, but what if that call was like you're being summoned to Diddy's trial?
Tell him. Like, hey, your last name's Mejia. You speak Spanish. Telemundo all day, bro. Like, I'm like, bro, I'm sorry, I don't speak
He works
Spanish.
his way into every podcast.
Diddy
Yeah,
said he
I'm
was
supported by Diddy, guys.
Oh no, no.
Diddy
That was
supported.
slippery.
Diddy
Damn.
said he was at the Oscars, so we called you up and
Fair.
we realized
I'm-
we've made a mistake.
I'm actually an industry plant.
Oh,
Ooh,
Oh, this is
Yeah.
where it comes out.
as we
Yeah.
all are.
a fern.
Little
Night
did
of the
anyone
Oscars is an
know.
Yeah,
industry
I
plant.
have
What
to
is it
be-
like being an industry plant?
It sucks.
Does it start from a sprout?
It's hot. It's really hot here.
What's the-
so
what's the
I
kind
don't
of
get enough
soil?
water. Like,
Bro, if you're an
awful.
industry
I feel like a
plant, just an
motherfucker.
industry plant in Florida has to be the worst. Being a
Oh,
plant in
yeah.
Florida sucks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
You're
a
a palm
fucking
tree.
cactus, bro. I'm
Bro.
supposed to have all seasons in me.
We like
Yeah.
shit, but this is too much.
The subtropical
too
plant.
much.
Just getting beat by fucking sunlight
Fucking
every
water
day.
me.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Florida doesn't have any nice fucking plants or like trees. I mean, like, think about it. You have orange groves, yes, those are nice. But then like a palm tree, you ever see like a white palm tree before?
Yeah.
Like it's just dead.
Yeah.
Most
I mean-
depressing shit I've ever seen.
Yeah, but I mean the nice ones are cool.
The
Like
the
cool-
nice ones are
when you
nice.
get them in a
but
nice line, like at a tree farm or like the
That's
breakers
cool.
or something.
When you got
know,
palm
like,
trees-
do you
trees.
like the skinny, narrow needle dick palms or do you like the chode
No, I
ones?
like the big fat.
I like
chode
the
ones.
fat chode
fat
ones
chode
with tuna
when they
cans.
start needly and then they go into the chode.
There we go.
Those are
like
nice.
when they're down, going down like that.
It's just like
Thick at the
deformed, but
base.
beautiful.
I forget what the different palms are. There's a lot of different ones in Florida though, because there's the big ones.
There's
middle
like over
ones,
100
and then there's like the
different
little
kinds of
like
palms.
fucking. I'm a bad scientist. I'm a bad scientist.
I'm a bad
but the little ones, the little ones, the little ones. I'm a
bad
bad
scientist.
scientist.
Yeah, you
the
are.
little tiny shrub looking ones. The little tiny shrub. Did he know? Did he know? All right.
Bad boy.
So anyway,
Dirty scientist, you.
back to your professional DJ career. What's it been like coming up as an industry plant
This
in
is what it's been like.
Tampa?
This is what it's been like.
So actually, I wasn't always Night at the Oscars. I started Night at the Oscars like a year ago.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So I used to go by an artist named OAM5. I played some pretty big shows as well too. I've done like, I played like After Party for Troy Boy.
Oh,
I-
okay.
I
Wow.
played alongside like something something Phase 1, Jansen, Whittler.
There we go.
Like,
Hey,
I've
good
done
shit. Okay.
Yeah, no, it was like my OAM5 career was pretty dope, but like I just didn't. I like kind of fell out of love with bass music.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
And like the people I was meeting in the fucking scene was just like kind of janky. But I met some beautiful ass people in the scene too. Like
It's like
the
that.
people I can call my friends. Like I know like my friend John from Primal Records. He ran the LSE show in Orlando. He actually just did the Super Task show here at
Okay.
TK.
I fucking love Super Task. bro.
Yeah,
Love.
like that's a really good friend of mine. I love him with all my heart. And then I came up with this artist called named Bruiser, and he actually doesn't make music anymore, but that's a whole other thing. But yeah, no, I left it. I wasn't even gonna come back to music actually.
Oh,
Oh
well.
wow.
I left for 2 years, and then
Took some time to yourself.
well, I didn't know if I wanted it because I learned how to do it, and I didn't know if
I know how that is. You unveil the magic, and now you're the magician, and you're like,
how
this
do I
isn't
want
fun
do I
anymore.
want or do I want this?
Yeah.
And like, but I moved here from New York to Florida, and then I met my friend Rudy, and my friend Rudy was like, "Yo, like, you should definitely continue making music here in Tampa because like people love this shit."
Yeah.
But I didn't want to go and be not at OAM5 anymore. And then like I got really high one day, as
That's how it starts.
as it goes, you know, like you just you know, you just get really high, and I'm just like I know I'm on Oscars at night. I'm like a night at the oh shit, an epiphany.
Hit Nirvana. Just fucking.
It was beautiful, and then all of a sudden Rudy is actually connected in with the Matt Chiller fam.
okay.
And he introduced me to Adon and Jake, the two owners of the Hennessy Rig.
Okay.
And that's where it all
yeah.
began. And then, you know, like they all didn't like house music. They were a bunch of bass snobs. So I was a tech house DJ to begin with.
Okay.
Then,
Like coming
yeah.
into it. Yeah.
And then they wouldn't even let me play.
Wow.
Like they didn't, like you tell someone you're a DJ and you're like, okay.
Yeah.
My
Everyone's
friend has a
fucking
wedding.
DJ here.
Yeah, dime a
Everyone's
dozen,
fucking
yeah.
Everyone's a
Yeah. May
fucking DJ.
25th, my friend has a wedding. Are you available?
Yeah. I just did an engagement
I'll
party.
take it. I'll fucking
and
take
I
it.
had a blast. I mean, I
You
played
get the right crowd and they're fun.
I
dude.
played my music. I just played UKG, bro. Like I'm just like,
That's
let's
awesome.
go. Like, but they asked for tech house. I started with it,
And then you went into the
I'm
other
just like,
shit.
let me test something. Let me see if this works. Oh, it's working. Oh, we're going. I got these old people fucking jamming a UKG.
That's fun.
They have no idea what it is. Like,
But they're liking the
Flow art
remixes.
moves without the flow art.
just absolutely hammered off fucking vodka, and vodka tonics.
This is amazing.
No, there was a lot of young people there. So like it was fun. She like Nicole like specifically asked me to do house music, so I was going in there already knowing.
That's good.
So it was cool.
That's fun.
But yeah, no. Then they didn't let me play. They didn't let me play any fucking music. And then I got a 4 to 5 a.m. slot one day,
Oof.
which was nobody there,
Yeah.
brand new,
Right.
mad chiller.
Right.
Nobody even knows about it yet. And I'm like,
That was
fuck
after
it.
they relocated, right?
Yeah,
Like yeah.
this is all the new relocation, and all of a sudden, I'm just like, fuck it, I'm gonna play in front of you. I don't give a shit if you're one person. And he was like blown away, and then that's when I started fucking making, playing at chillers, and then I took over as an event coordinator, and that whole thing took off. I didn't even want it. I didn't even want to be event coordinator.
But you took
I was like, let me fucking
bestowed
just
on you.
focus on Night of the Oscars. I just started it. You know how long it takes to fucking brand? Like, it's a lot. Like,
Yeah.
it's not a fucking easy thing to do. It's not like
Yeah,
you're
it's
starting a
rough.
whole new project from the ground up.
Yes.
You know? So, like, I'm like, dude, do I want to take on another project? And then, like, I was the only other fit to do it because Siler, a.k.a. Fuzzed Up, he didn't want to do it anymore. So,
pass the mantle on.
I mean,
you.
like, you fall out of love with something and, you don't really want to do it, and he wants to do what he wants to do.
Right, and it doesn't
Yeah.
do anybody else any benefit for you if you don't want to do it to keep doing it. You know, like I think a lot of people are in positions in life right now because it's like what they want to do,
Yeah.
or like not even what they want to do, but what they did want to do. They found out they didn't do it, but it's easier to stay there than move on.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's good to move on. Sometimes it's good to pass it.
True.
Yeah, and I saw he was unhappy. He was sitting in the parking lot doing like he didn't want to be there. And I'm just like, bro, like if you want, like I'll take it over. And I did, and I started doing the afters at Chillers, and then it was just awesome from there. Like, it's just
Yeah.
running afters, seeing my homies play, also bringing new people on too, because I don't want to rinse artists. Like I have a couple of really good homies that DJ, and like they always want to play, but I'm like, bro, like respectfully, like I don't want you to play all the time.
Yeah.
I want to see you at other venues.
Yeah.
You're a DJ, bro. Go play other places.
Yeah.
Like I want you to branch out. I
Yeah.
want to see you play other. I want to see you succeed. Like I don't want to see you play at one fucking spot.
No.
Just be a regular.
You know?
Yeah.
I mean, like, there's nothing wrong with that, but I'm not gonna like if you're gonna create an aesthetic of shows every week, we gotta give people different shit. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like I have one. Like before I left, I did a UKG night. I did a the all girls one, and then I did an old school dubstep night,
Oh, cool.
which was lit.
That's
'Cause I
dope.
got to hear music I haven't heard in years.
Yeah.
So it was just so much fun to do and like
Yeah.
choreography, and like I like specifically like picked certain people to do it, and they're all just excited because they get to re-download new music or old music, new old music.
Yeah.
But then they rekindle like a memory that they once
Right.
had because they listened to that fucking song. Like this is lit.
It's all
You don't hear
good
that
still.
shit. Yeah.
It's just not
That's
played.
what we're all about, dude. The retro bullshit, going back and picking out the old stuff and bringing it to the new age.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
bringing it to the new people, either re-listening. Or
I mean,
hearing-
look at
hearing it for
Hamdi.
the first time.
Hamdi's
Yeah.
fucking killing it right now. He's
Yeah.
got it's all old school dubstep, just in a UK form. Like it's fucking awesome. Like, let's
so
go.
good.
Less is more.
Yep.
Less is more. People don't
100%.
understand that less is more. Like you don't have to go super crazy with a, like a in detail production. You just have to
Right,
have
layers
a
on
sick
layers on
baseline.
layers. Like, That was
Some
my
clean
first
drums.
thing going into hip hop production when we were doing back in the SoundCloud era, like we were just talking about on the last episode. That's how I came up as a producer. It wasn't with dance music; it was with hip hop beats.
Yeah.
And it was selling my music on BeatStars and that whole thing
Oh,
that came out of
BeatStars.
2015, 2016. And yeah, dude. I mean, sometimes less is more. You
Yes.
have 6 tracks. You got your drum track, your bass track, couple melodies, couple pads and effects in the background, and like some risers, and that's that.
Yeah.
You're fucking
Y'all listen to
clap your hands.
Y'all
you're
listen to
good.
Sleepy Hollow?
Yeah.
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 So
Yeah.
you know
Yeah.
this song Tiptoe?
Yeah.
That song is so simply produced. Tiptoe through the window with a fucking
And then- Yeah.
like literally easy fucking thousands,
It's a hit.
millions of plays.
Well, dubstep and trap can be the same exact way.
Yes.
I mean, you want to
Casper.
You want to put
Like,
layers
what?
on your
Bro,
shit. You want to make
love
sure it's a big full
Casper.
sound. But yeah.
So
like
fucking good.
fucking sick. Like,
Well, that's what we're doing the Coastal show or now it's at Bayboro, but the Divine Freak Collective
I'm
show.
so excited.
And
Divine Freak.
I'm doing a down tempo set. I don't know if you're doing something mid tempo.
I think I'm gonna do what I did last time. I'm gonna do some liquid DMB, but I think I'm gonna do it like a lot more like really low, because I think this is what I'm going with my project. It's gonna be like very like low frequency, like hip hoppy kind of
Yeah.
UKG, like East
Yeah.
Coast garage.
Yeah. Okay,
Like,
East Coast Garage
something
is fire.
different
What a
shit.
great.
That's dope.
That's a great way
That's
to put
super
it.
dope.
Yeah, I mean, think about it. You have the MCs from the fucking UK, and they're going crazy, like just spitting over shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, why the fuck are we not doing it? We have such a dope ass sound.
That's what I'm trying to get.
Shout
him on,
out
is
Rye
like
Vibes.
The grime vibes, the grime
Yes.
140. That's what I'm trying to get.
Well, it's
him
getting
on.
hot. It's
It
getting
is.
hot here. I mean, you have
You can
guys
do
like
you can do an English accent, right? British accent.
Oi.
it's Cheeky Bugger.
Flow down, go.
Oh, that's actually more like fucking Australian, I think.
Oh my.
But that's good. Though. But my point is with the down tempo stuff. Some of
Yeah.
that shit is very basic.
You got guys like fucking Packet Loss in fucking Austin, Texas right now. They're fucking killing it. That's taking that UK sound and making it like, USA vibe. I mean, it's not the same because it's a different kind of vibe, but it's inspired by.
Yeah.
Because the UK sound is so hot right now. But like that's what I'm saying. Like that's why I've been trying to fucking come out with like different kind of vibe stuff. On like with that inspiration of UK sound.
Yeah.
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 That's why I did a remix to Key Glock. I got a fucking song
there we
coming
go.
out with Mutt soon, if y'all know him. I just gave him a headline show. I didn't
yeah.
announce it yet, but yeah, he's
Announce
gonna
now.
get.
Now it's announced.
Now
Now it's announced.
Joy.
Hear it
See
here
you there.
first.
Hey.
So back to the conversation of less is more. For you as an artist, for you as someone that's coordinated events, I hear the passion in it. I hear the love that you have for being able to curate something and have it actually be a good outcome going into the future, going into what you want to put your mind to fully. You're making music, you're announcing shows. What's the direction? Is this something you're trying to balance where you're trying to do events? You're trying to make music, you're trying to be an artist yourself, you're trying to put something up. Like I've tapped into that world, and it's been really hard to balance the success of throwing a good event and throwing a good show as a DJ. What are you doing now and going into the future to balance the success you've had in both areas?
So right now I just closed we just opened our LLC for 90 FM, which is basically like an event company / like artist development company alongside. Like it's dope, like because we're picking up like artists and showing them how to really do it, because a lot of them don't really fucking know what they're doing, and they're so like actually talented here in Tampa. Like there's so much talent.
So much.
And a lot of people need help. So anyone who wants it or reaches out, I've been doing nothing but helping. But the main goal is to still be artists, So eventually with 90, me and my partner Nova, we are actually, we know that if we take off with our artistry, we're ready to pass down the torch. So continue 90, continue hosting events, but just having somebody else do it while I'm still pursuing my career. Because I mean, I feel like at this point I have enough support for it to like pass it down to somebody who actually is just as passionate about it. And that's what it's about. You know what I'm saying? Like just building that love for the company and giving everyone, everyone that does support it, they'll support it even when we're not there.
Yeah.
Type shit, and that's what it's really about, So that's what it really comes down to. So at the end of the day, I want to pursue Night at the Oscars. It was the main goal from the very jump. I'm gonna stick with it, but I do love event coordinating as well too, and I'll always have that like passion for it and keep it there big. As my career grows, 9D will grow, and same and vice versa. And it's just a start to something very beautiful, and hopefully, a lot of people can learn to, cheer on other artists. It's not a competition. Everyone wants to grow. If somebody hits you up to tag them into a post to try to get there, tag them in it. Yeah. That's it. Just support back.
Yeah, little supports. That's for sure.
That's all it takes.
Goes a long way.
Yeah, and then people are like, holy shit, like this guy's a good person. And then everyone wants to, everyone's inspired and happy about it. And you meet so many cool people. That's what it's about, just being a good person. Bring back the plur.
The plur.
Yes, keep it going.
What made you want to get into the music scene in the first place? Like, with you kind of, like, coming into it, and now you're, like, coming back. What was the initial, like, getting into music?
I was, like, 11. And I was just, like, listening to hip-hop. I wanted to be a rapper. And then I was like, fuck paying for beats. I'm going to make beats. I'm not doing it, and I don't want to rip it either because I'm a good guy, all right? So let me make it. So I downloaded GarageBand, and I started taking loops, which honestly, the best way to learn, take a loop.
Yeah, that is a great way to learn.
Use it as a stencil for drawing. If you have a stencil, you trace out the stencil in order to draw. If you put on a loop, you can just layer it over with another drum to make the same drum pattern, and then you change up the drum pattern. Then boom, you have a new fucking drum loop. And you made it yourself because you just utilized the loop
that way,
as a stencil.
You're not stealing, you're borrowing at that point. You're taking inspiration from something and creating
which is
something.
This is music in general. Everything is inspired by
That's how
music.
the jazz and the rock and the blues artists did that shit, bro.
Yeah.
That's exactly it.
We use samples. We're DJs. We're producers. We can fucking change up any audio and then turn it into something of our own. That's what makes like being a producer cool. Like, it's not like you're using everybody's sound.
Right.
Nobody yells at somebody for fucking using the same guitar sound,
Right.
But you'll get yelled at for using the
tone.
same drum.
Yeah, that's true.
I think that is very strange.
Dude,
Especially when it comes to,
crazy.
like, splice packs and stuff like that. That someone will pick out your snare and be like, I heard that snare. And it's like, how do you know? Like, how do you fucking know, bro?
Yeah.
It doesn't even make any sense.
It's because they're just like little audio snobs, and yes, you can produce into a whole other thing, but if it sounds good, fucking leave it in. I mean, like,
if you have the rights, you know, you can, if you own that shit, absolutely.
You're a fucking producer.
Listen,
like, at the
bro.
end of the day, like, just fucking, we're just taking apart beats, putting them together. Kanye's been doing it for years, didn't get yelled at. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, obviously, like, there's shit going on with Kanye.
I was gonna say he's getting yelled at now, but that's not for his beats, you know.
You gotta still respect his work. Like, the fucking guy's
mastermind. His old work for sure.
Separate the artist from the art. You know, you just you understand. Like, holy shit.
Oh, that's it. That's Christian's biggest influence.
That's
right
that's my guy. Was my guy. Was my guy. Was my guy.
They don't understand the things that go on Twitter.
Bro, it is insane. Like, he is
It's watching an angel fall, dude.
He's the definition. He is the definition of die a hero or live long enough to see yourself turn into a villain.
Yeah.
Like, he is the villain against himself, but, like, I don't know, he's just lazy. To me, like, I don't like any of his new music. I think it's all so bland. I think he used to have the most impactful lyrics and passion, and now there's none of it. A lot of it is ghostwriting, but it's like you listen to his first 3, 4, 5, 6. Like, I love everything up to Life of Pablo. Everything past that I haven't really been into, but, like, biggest inspiration from beats to lyrics to struggle to all that. But to see him like turn into this is just like, God, bro, what the fuck? And just kind of saying the most outlandish shit just to get like
just
clicks.
to stay relevant, which is crazy.
It's fucking awful, bro.
Yeah.
I think it really stems from I think his relationship with Kim that happened. Like,
And then
he just
losing
went
his
crazy.
mom. Yeah,
I think it was his mom. I think it was his mom dying.
You think he's going crazy after he lost his mom or after Kim? Because like
Well,
he was fine.
it was all kind of together.
It was all at the same time because
He's
mom
been with
his
Kim
kid-
for that long.
He lost
Yeah,
his
he was with
kids
Kim.
and
Yeah,
his
he
mom,
was-
like basically at the
shit.
same time. I think that's what sent him off the edge.
He got with Kim like around the time of like Jesus.
Oh
A little, yeah.
shit.
But his mom died right before, I think, 808s and Heartbreak. I want to say that was probably the album that his mom, like 808s and
Oh,
Heartbreak.
really?
Yeah,
It
his
was
mom-
that long ago?
Yeah, bro. Like,
Yeah, really?
because
Oh,
his
shit.
mom, if you look in the documentary, his mom was the one who like
Now I gotta look it up.
be like, you gotta chill
that's
with your
lit.
fucking your ego.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
You gotta
now.
chill with that fucking ego. Yeah, because in his
The
third
only
album,
person that can put him in line.
yeah, he was his
Yeah.
mom. There's no, you can't disrespect your mom, you know.
Yeah.
But his because in his third album, not third album, even his second album, Late Registration, there's a song called Roses, which is about his mom being in a hospital and all that stuff and whatnot. But I don't know. I think his mom dying and then after years of pushing it, also with Kim, 100% with Kim, like a divorce and all that.
You're right. Hey, I guess you're right. Donda died in 2007. That was a lot longer ago than longer ago than I thought it was.
Well, yeah. Graduation came out in like 2008.
Yep, that was oh my god.
I love Graduation. First hip hop album like I really listened to.
Damn.
God, bro, fucking amazing.
Like I said, like you can't separate. You have to separate.
Oh
the art
yeah,
from
no,
the
my
artist.
timeline's completely off.
I'm also about like the
Kim and
healing,
Cal-
the heal culture too. Like you know, like everyone's human. Everyone makes mistakes. If it's not like super detrimental, I think things are good to come back from. You know, and like you know, to teach someone how to be a better person. Like it's humbling when you know you're that big and then all of a sudden you get humbled down to being like this hated person, but I don't think you should hate them forever. Like give them a chance to redeem.
Dude, Robert Downey Jr. has the best story when
That's
it comes
what
to
I'm
redemption.
saying.
Yeah,
and
his shit
comeback.
is really fucking
And
good.
you see how great of a person he is. So use that as an example. So don't do that and follow that fucking hate, like cancel culture. Like let someone be human. We're human beings. Like be a fucking human. You know?
Well, at the end of the day, yeah, too, you also look at like celebrities and so many people take like, I can't believe he said this or they did that. At the same time, it's like, yeah, but why do you give a fuck? How is this celebrity in your life affecting you? Like, if you don't like him, cool, whatever. Just like just stop. Just stop
So-
listening if you want to. But
So celebrities are utilized as a sense of inspiration. It's just honestly not even that far alongside with religion. Like a lot of people are just following something that they truly believe in, even if it's art.
Icon, some sort of
Yeah, it's art. It's music. They're following you. They're listening to you. They're watching you. They're idolized by you. So people
that's
want
where the idea
that.
of an influencer comes from.
Yes.
You know? You're influencing
And
someone.
people will do anything for that person or to be with that person or to see that person. It's just human nature to do so. So all of a sudden, you know, like people do care about these things, and that's why it's so important for image, but also to be true by yourself, like to yourself as well too. But you know, like that's all fucking important because all these people are watching you and they're gonna be inspired by you and they're gonna like want to, you know, like be around your energy or see like what's going on. So that's why people are just like do it outlandish shit because there's a person for everybody. You know,
Right.
you have
So-
those like psychopathic like people, kind of like the insane clown posse. And
oh my god, yeah.
exactly, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
there's just followers for everybody. And
So my question along those lines, right? Because a lot of parents out there are like with their kids, you know, talking about how certain icons, certain celebrities, certain musicians, whatever, they are role models and they aren't role models, right? Like
Yeah.
a lot, like first one that comes to mind is like Sabrina Carpenter, right? Because Sabrina Carpenter in general kind of looks like a Polly Pocket doll. Like she's like this perfect like airbrush 1950s retro kind of vibe, but like she's got the new age music. But she's very explicit, right? Like she comes off the rip and says like my music isn't for kids. And she like makes her like lewd, provocative references at her shows and like in her music and stuff. But for the most part, I don't want to say for the most part, but probably 50-50, you know, are kids and adults. Like 50% of our audience are like people under 18.
Yeah.
So what do you think about a situation like that? Like a lot of pop artists really of the last 10, 20 years are kind of like that.
I think as an artist, you don't really choose who your fan base is. You just are who you are at the end of the day. I think specifically in that case, like you're not really like looking for a specific like fan base in general where you're just trying to like a younger fan base. You know what I'm saying? I think it just happens.
Right.
You know, and like you got to think about it. Like those teenage years, like you're rebelling. You're listening to. I was listening to Immortal Technique at fucking 14.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not sitting here like judging. You know, like say like you're gonna be influenced by anything that you find yourself influenced with.
Right.
So I don't think there's any power to be held back from it. People are gonna find a way. At every time, the only thing you can do is just raise your your kid or whatever to be a good person. You know, you're gonna be curious. You're gonna try drugs. You're gonna drink alcohol. You're gonna do it.
You're gonna have to, yes.
Yes.
You're gonna do
Like,
these things.
so you're just gonna hold them back from it and just be super strict? Like no,
Amen,
they're
bro.
gonna be part of it, and that's what happens.
Gotta
So
be safe when you do it.
so artists like that now they're being held back from creating art that they want because they're being followed by a certain fan base.
Right.
Like no, you can't do that. You just gotta continue making art. And unfortunately, her fan base is a little younger. You know, so.
Yeah.
You know, but think about how high school is in these days now.
I've been
That's
thinking
what I'm saying.
about that.
That's
it's
a big
crazy.
fucking
It's
thing,
crazy.
bro.
That's
that
what I'm
shit is
saying.
insane. That like
Kids growing up now, I honestly feel for them. I feel for you.
Yeah, so
I feel because they're being exposed to so much, but they know so little, and that's where it becomes.
Yeah,
I
the
think that's where-
over senses, like the what is it called, desensitization.
Yeah, well, I think it's a big saying that my uncles always told me is like, knowing just enough to be dangerous, like in the sense of like, if like when we're working on a car or something, right? So like I know a little bit about cars, and then I'll do something, but with that little bit of knowledge, if I would have just expanded and actually know what the fuck I'm talking about, now I fucked up my car. So I look at the same thing with these kids is like, yeah, like they see all this shit and they think they know what it is. But then when they go and apply it to the real world, like, you're wrong, brother. Like, this shit, you are not grown up for this shit. This is not right. Like, when I was working at the restaurants, bro, I mean, I was working with kids that are, like, 18, 16. And, like, I'm talking to them, and they're like, oh, yeah, I did this and this weekend. I'm like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? How old are you? Like, this is some grown shit. You should not be doing... And then when they tell me the outcome, I'm like, yeah, because you're fucking stupid. Yeah. Like, it's weird,
that's
bro.
a tale as old as time, right? Like, kids have always thought they were smarter than their parents and their peers.
I know, I
and
fucking
mentors,
did.
whatever. Yeah, but also, we're still
I
here
fucking
today. You
did.
know, there's a lot of kids that end up fucking themselves up early on
You
because
gotta,
they thought
you
they
gotta
were smarter, you know?
You gotta
Like,
expose.
Yeah.
You gotta expose them, to be honest. Like,
expose them.
You gotta expose 'em.
I
Like,
think
here, this is how a man does cocaine. Do you want to do this? Do you want to end up like Frank?
Bro, I always think of the Family Guy episode where like Chris starts smoking cigarettes and then he starts giving him like, oh, we're gonna learn about brand loyalty. And he starts smoking a whole carton of cigarettes and he's like, you want to smoke them now?
Frank hasn't slept in 3 days and hasn't paid rent. You want to be like Frank? No.
Frank's like, ah!
I'd be like, I want to try.
Like,
for
you
one
gave
day.
me $40 to do it with me, bitch. Like,
the biggest.
we got the
thing,
gram together.
That's not the point, Frank. Sit down and shut up.
We're trying
Frank.
to teach Amy right now. What's up? All right.
I think the biggest thing too is like a big thing that's going on right now is like if you look at social media and like working out and like young kids using steroids. Have you been seeing that like big trend that's going on?
Well, I know they use like Tren and stuff like
bro,
that.
like
they
kids are
heavy
fucking
supplements,
16,
you know?
17, 18,
They
19,
did that
20
shit
years
when
old.
we were kids, though.
Bro, but not at the rate of like
what they're
that
doing
it is
now.
now on TikTok.
Yeah.
It's
I know the
everywhere.
gym culture is very
You have
toxic
a fucking
nowadays.
you have a
know?
fucking 17-year-old with like a fucking tens of thousands of followers. Like, oh, this is how much trend I take. This is how I'm like.
I'll take
bro.
more if you comment. I'll
like-
take more.
I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
All you gotta do is like and subscribe.
By the time you're fucking 25, you're gonna be on fucking like
Nuts are gonna be
Blue
shriveled
Chews.
up,
yeah,
bro.
you're gonna be like,
on
I'm like
Blue
what
Chews.
the fuck?
That's why they're pushing all these Blue Chews commercials to our age demographic.
Is that not fucking weird?
It is weird,
Why
bro.
are you
Fucking
sponsoring
insane.
Viagra for like fucking people our age?
Not even middle aged, like on the early part of their life.
Is that not
We should
fucking
not
weird?
have blood flow issues.
Yeah. Bro, like you should.
Performance issues happen, but blood flow should be okay. You know, like
Bro, like I can imagine like me at
Sponsored by
like
Blue
26. Yeah. Me at
Sponsored
26
by
like
Blue Chew.
needing a blue chew. Fuck that shit, bro. Fuck
Podcast.
That shit don't work at all, bro. Like, fuck that shit.
Yeah.
I'm sure it does. I'm
Well,
sure
imagine
it works.
you use
but
it.
I
1 month
wouldn't
free
know,
trial.
Well, now you
Shit don't
use
do
it,
shit.
and now you have to keep on using it.
Yeah, fuck that.
That's the problem.
I'm good on that.
Better off taking a gas station pill.
No, the honey packet.
Those
fuck
rhino, the honey packets.
Is that what we need to be sponsored by, bro? The honey
that. Sponsored
good
by
thing
the
you
honey
said that.
packet.
I have a whole
Get your
jar
dick
of
rocked.
honey right now.
Honey.
Four guys on the couch. We're all gonna take a honey packet.
Oh my god. First one to get hard has to give up $100.
like Daniel
Honey
Tosh.
packet clinical trials right
Yeah.
here, baby.
I have to put this microphone down.
Oh shit, guys, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I fucking rocked up.
Thanks, honey.
I fucking rocked up.
Terrible.
If your erection lasts more than 4 hours, please consult medical consultation. Oh man, that's good stuff. That's good stuff. Well, so for Night of the Oscars, what's next? What's next for Night of the Oscars?
Drop fucking music.
Nice.
I got like it's so new that like I said, like you just get coming from the ground up, so you just gotta get that traction. I'm pretty fucking happy though, because like I started this last year. I got almost 700 followers, and they're all raw. Like all people are raw.
Nice.
Like
That's awesome.
like,
Organic.
organic
Raw,
following.
organic,
First time.
non-GMO followers.
I had almost 3K followers on OAM5. I let it go.
What do you mean you let it go?
Like I'm
you
not
didn't
using
like
it.
why? So okay.
Yeah.
Why didn't you just change your name?
I know.
Why didn't you?
I know. I understand. I've contemplated this multiple times. I know.
I've been through this. I got people
I'm
pissed
so
off.
sorry. I'm so sorry.
No, it's great.
I-
It's great.
I understand.
No,
Make it like a Night of the Oscars fan page.
I don't care.
change.
Like a lot of those followers I had are a lot of people that are irrelevant to me now. They're not the fans that have who've supported OAM5. It was the people like that I grew up with, because that was my original Instagram. That was that was high school people.
Oh, yeah,
That's
yeah,
like
yeah.
people I don't give a fuck to see.
We did that.
low-key.
We did that. To be fair,
That's
that's our retro energy.
And a
page
lot of
now,
people were
no.
upset because they're like, "Oh my god, you have 3,000 fucking followers to begin with. You could have so many already at Night at the Oscars." And I'm like, "No, I wanted to start fresh. I wanted to come here to Florida that nobody knew who the fuck I was."
Yeah.
Where were you from?
Huh? New York.
New York.
New York. Okay.
Yeah.
okay.
Are you rooting for the Knicks?
I am. I'm
Savage.
gonna go back home soon.
Savage.
I'm gonna go back home soon because
Those
I haven't been
videos
home
are
in 2
crazy.
years. That's why I left.
Go.
Oh shit.
So
Go Knicks.
fuck yeah, they're so
Knicks,
good. Oh my god.
It's crazy.
Well, I'm gonna visit Boston this summer, and the fate of this series is gonna determine what the energy in Boston is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
oh,
true.
no. Oh, they beat the Celtics.
Oh, they already beat the
Yeah,
Celtics.
they
did.
Oh, I'm behind.
They're
beat
done.
them.
They're
Well,
they're
but
advanced. To,
Boston's gonna be sad when I go there. Then they're gonna
Yeah,
be real
they're
sad.
Yeah, bro, they beat them. That's why all those videos are so funny.
Sorry, Jason Tatum got injured, and he's gonna be out for like damn near 2 years.
God,
So,
what
talk
did-
about
what-
sad.
Oh, the
They're
energy's gonna be down.
depressed.
Oh,
It's like if we lost
no.
Baker.
Oh no, I'm not a basketball fan. If you can't tell,
They're gonna be
What?
I like
No.
basketball. but I'm not on follow.
it's great. I mean, like sports itself is becoming elevated. They're doing a lot more to put more entertainment
For
into
New York,
a lot
yeah.
of sports, just in general.
Yeah.
I'm a Giants fan, so
Ah,
but I'm excited about this year.
Yeah.
I'm very excited. So
Wait, why?
we just got Scadaboo from what's his
Scadaboo?
name? He's one of the best running backs in the draft, literally, and we got basically the best defensive player in the draft too.
Russell Wilson.
We have Russell Wilson as
Yeah.
our
Oh, shit.
quarterback.
So
We still got Malik
Got to
Neighbors.
bet on the
Nice.
Giants then, huh?
I'm hoping that they do good.
All right.
I'm hoping.
you guys have to. You guys have to.
We just lost Saquon, and Saquon won a Super Bowl. Like, I'm not happy.
Yeah,
So,
that was rough. That was real rough.
yeah.
That was a rough Super Bowl.
This season
This
is
whole
going to be
year was
really
rough. It
good.
hurt.
This season's going to be really fucking good.
It's gonna be definitely better.
This season's going to be top notch for everybody. I'm excited.
I guess
I've been
gotta stay on top
craving
of it then.
football.
I respect Tampa
Salivating.
too. Like I never hated Tampa ever. Like the Bucks, like I never.
School Bucks.
The Bucks
baby.
just have a tough, like, I don't know. They always make the wrong decision, it seems like.
It's
When it
the
comes to
coaching.
management, the coaching, the
Yeah.
team, it
We're
doesn't matter what it
solid
is.
now. We're
Poor Mike
solid
Evans.
now. We're
I mean, Mike
fucking-
Evans
Poor
got a
Mike
ring.
Evans, bro.
Mike Evans got a ring.
He
Shit,
did.
like,
He did.
He worked with Tom Brady. Like fuck.
Yeah, Brady.
I like
Go.
Baker though.
I love.
I love Baker.
I love Baker.
is
I'm
fire.
this last season was the first season of football that I watched like every single game. Like I'm like, oh, let me get into it. Now this season, I am so dedicated to it.
Oh yeah.
I am so.
You gotta play
dedicated to it.
fantasy football.
Well, I think we should have like a DJ
know I
fantasy.
should.
If you're watching the game,
And then the loser-
I have no
I have
And the
influence
loser,
in this at all, but I would love to help organize
the loser
that.
has to DJ a funeral. And like the hypest music ever.
That
Like
is a good one, dude. I don't know if we can find someone to let us DJ their funeral. I don't know how we would
turn the
ask.
fuck up, and
but,
everybody's crying. Everybody's crying, and
If we could find
1, 2, 3, go!
what a great
gonna dance
DJ
till we're dead.
fantasy
I'm
company.
still alive.
Wait, life is celebration.
Yeah, it is.
Or celebration of life.
Celebration
of
There you
life.
go.
I've definitely been offered to DJ
Have you?
for a celebration
That's
of life
sick.
before. Yeah.
That's actually badass.
It was at a parachute place.
Why did you not do this?
what?
Did you do this?
I would
No,
so.
because they were offering, I think, like $200.
Oh, it wasn't good.
and I was
pay,
like,
yeah.
wait, so you want us to drive 4 hours and bring equipment and bring all this stuff?
for $200.
$200?
Hell no.
Yeah, I was like, okay, no.
If you're local, yeah, I'll do it all day.
Yeah, if you were right down the road. I'd do
Very
that shit.
sorry for your loss, but I'm gonna have to
Respectfully.
respectfully.
Oh no.
Oh my god, what a gig to get offered for!
Yeah.
That was
I might have done it just for
Hey,
the
Jimmy
lulls,
died.
honestly.
We really love your music, Jimmy. He really cared about it. Would you care to DJ for his funeral?
Yeah.
He really liked hype music, but we're not going to be hype. But
Yeah.
you know,
If I made it to a level of like Omnom, maybe not Subtronics, because Subtronics is pretty far up there, but like there's some people that have just recently popped or like popped in the last like 4 or 5 years. And I got a message like that, a DM that was like, Jimmy loved your music. Jimmy just died.
I would do it.
Yeah, I would come back and
would
do
do
that
it.
shit.
Yeah.
Especially if it was my hometown or
I
like
would
Tampa
throw
or
it
something.
down.
Absolutely.
throw down.
I
I'm throwing out every
Jimmy.
ID that I got.
Facts,
Yo,
bro.
so what's crazy about that is the only time that I've ever played the Bend. It was It was one of our first shows, me and Christian in St. Pete, and it was for Trippy Squad. It was like one of their nights at the Bends. They invited us out, and we went. First of all, way too hard. We opened, and it was supposed to be like minimal tech, and we did not play minimal tech. We played
Nothing
tech.
minimal
There was no
was
minimal.
played.
But
That's what happens.
but it was for like that night was dedicated to a regular at the Bends, right? This guy had been coming there for over a decade, probably like for as long as he could drink, low key. I can't recall his name at the time, but as we were going into Skrillex's "Leave Me Like This," that was what we were opening with, and we opened with like he's got like this the non-remix version and the remix version basically. So we opened with like the really light vocals, and then they filtered it down. They were like, "This is for whoever, Jimmy. This is for Jimmy."
It's for Jimmy.
And
We
then
love you, Jimmy.
We brought it back in, and that's how we started our mix. That is my favorite mix on SoundCloud because of that. Because
I will be
it
listening.
felt like we were DJing for whoever it was, Jimmy.
I will be listening.
Here, bro, I'm gonna cut it right here. I gotta dip.
You dipping? All right. Well, then here we go. It's the season 2, episode 2, the final mix, night of the Oscars.
Yes.
Juice, Oracle, KennyStayTrill. Thank y'all for coming out. Till next time.
Peace.
Yeah.